If we are all standing in a single file line, and God is looking at us based upon our intrinsic value and who we are because he created us, all of us are equal. But the moment God decides he has something to get done, the moment God decides I have something to accomplish, the moment God decides there is something that I want to get done in South Carolina, once God decides there's something that I have to get done in Marion, once God decides there's something that I have to get done in Columbia, Florence, Raleigh, New Jersey, once God starts deciding that there are things he wants to get done, we are no longer in a single file line. That now God begins to select people. Now God begins to recruit people. Now God begins to call people. Now God begins to select people. I'm going to use a phrase just to offend you, but to clarify my point. Now God begins to be preferential. God begins to prefer other people as opposed to other people because he knows what's in everybody. And I know this person is going to follow God. I know this person is not going to follow. I know this person is going to go this far and then they're going to stop. I know this person is going to go this far and then they're going to stop. So God starts being preferential the moment God decides there are purposeful activities that I need to accomplish. You don't have, or are you going to start doing something with what you do have? Hallelujah. Are you going to keep on being afraid to do something with what you do have, or are you going to keep on praying about God giving you something else? I said push your neighbor and tell them, what are you going to do with what God gave you? What are you going to do with the opportunity that God has given you? What are you going to do with the favor that God has given you? What are you going to do with the gift, the skill, the talent? If all you know how to do is make chicken, then you need to be Colonel Sant and you need to make the best check. Give God the glory, because I see the outcome of somebody finding their place of significance. Church, come on here. I see the outcome of somebody finding their place of significance. I'm going to try it the third time. I see the outcome of somebody finding their place of significance. So I don't have to get jealous because they're in their place of significance. I don't have to get envious because of their place of significance. I don't have to get full of jealousy because they're being celebrated in their place of significance, because there is a place for me. Church, come on here. Look to your neighbor and say, there is a place for me. I said, look to your neighbor and tell them there is a place for me. No, let's just go ahead and make it more prophetic. Look to your neighbor and say, there is a place for you. I said, push them this time and say, there is a place for you. God didn't leave you out. God didn't forget about you. God did not marginalize you. You don't have to be envious of nobody because there is a place for you. You don't have to be jealous of anybody because there is a place for you. You don't have to look at anybody strange because there is a place for you. I need somebody to open up their mouth and say, God, I thank you for my place. I need somebody to open